But some interactions can be far more deadly, as Ranger Giles Kelmanson witnessed.
Well, I was guiding in a private game reserve in the Sabi Sands, and it was on a night drive, and towards the end of the night drive, 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, and I was following some lions, which I had been for the last sort of 40 minutes or so. And they started hunting. We saw eyes up ahead, so we just turned all our engines off and we just let the lions hunt. We heard the lions start running in, and then we heard this huge commotion going on. So we drove up to the scene. It was actually a horrendous sight that we arrived to. This lioness had caught a hyena and was in the process of strangling it and mauling it.
Lions and hyenas are sort of mortal enemies, and it's really because they're so similar in body size. They like eating similar-sized prey, and therefore the competition between them is so much more intense.
Hyenas are incredibly powerful animals, and so you have to understand how strong lions are to overpower that creature so easily. Another lion came in and savaged it on its hindquarters. You could hear bones cracking and tearing flesh. It was quite a dramatic scene, and all the guests were obviously very upset. One thing that struck us was the hatred, that intense hatred that lions have for hyena. They really dislike them immensely. You saw a number of them start grimacing. It's called Flehmen.
This has been a traumatic social interaction between the lions and the hyenas. The stresses and the strains and the sort of anxiety were probably being expressed through this sort of more typical territorial response. This is competition at its highest point.
Two cubs started playing with the hyena, mock attacking it.
This is probably a learning opportunity for them. They were very safe at this point in time. The hyena was so traumatized and wounded by the whole thing, it wouldn't be able to hurt the cubs. And therefore the lionesses were quite relaxed to allow these cubs to interact and to learn about the hyena.
The hyena did not survive. Erratic breathing was going on, but it died after that interaction. Yeah. They left the hyena, they didn't feed on it or anything like that. They just savage it, kill it, and then they just move on like nothing has happened. The whole sighting was very emotional. It's not nice seeing any creature die, and obviously it happens all the time out there, and to witness it is an incredible spectacle, but I just wanted that hyena to get away. Shame.